So this is, we're going to go over the Colts rushing attack here. And first things first, I want you to watch Luke Masterson. Okay. Chandler Jones is going to rip across the face of the tackle. Okay. And so that means we got to get Luke Masterson just a little bit hurrying a little bit more to get outside here. And you see what happens when 56 gets underneath Luke Masterson's pads. He just bulldozes him. You see all the way out there, almost to the numbers, basically. And, just notice where he touches Masterson. He's on the hash, and then he drives Masterson literally all the way out there to the numbers. I mean, that's not good enough linebacker play to stop the run, especially on a concept where, you should theoretically be giving him really a free run at the quarterback or at the running back if he's just quicker into that stunt. So bad all around for Masterson on that one. This is an interesting one. This is a telling one. I want you to watch both linebackers, okay? Masterson not getting off 78. He just gets completely walled off. And watch Jayon Brown just, look at him. He's all the way out here. Look how much space is in between these guys. I'm just gonna pause it real quick. Look how much space is in between these guys. That is a monstrous hole, and it's good that Crosby hangs on for dear life right there, because if he didn't, this is going to be another explosive play.
That's a touchdown. Don't even explosive play. That's a touchdown.
Bruh. I mean, when they say you could drive a truck through that hole, literally, bruh.
Wow.
These guys are over 10 yards away from each other at that point in the play.
That's probably just so good because he saved the day.
Saved the day there. All right, here's another one. They get caught in a pass rush look. I disagree with getting into this front because it's 3rd and short. It's 3rd and 4, I believe, in this situation. I disagree getting into a front where you're basically leaving both A gaps open. This puts a lot of stress on Masterson if he needs to come down. So this is part and parcel on Patrick Graham. But you see, Masterson, he, put him in this situation. He's not going to shine coming down and getting off blocks. Ryan Kelly, he's been struggling. They've been moving people around all year. And you see, he can't even hold on to Masterson. So if Masterson did that maybe 3 yards earlier, maybe we don't have such a big run for a first down on 3rd and 4. Okay. And see, same thing here. Masterson, he's warming up, he's getting better. We see him detach. Okay. Keep in mind, this is I think this is a 3rd and short here on this play, and they get ran on like that. We'll also watch Bilal Nichols. They're going to take this guy for a ride. Okay, that's also not good enough from Bilal Nichols. These guys got to get off blocks. My goodness. You hear Patrick Graham in the press conference talking about we're going to go back to the fundamentals. It's because we got young players in, guys who need that work. Okay, Luke Masterson. Okay, you see him whiff on this one in the hole. Now we got Darian Butler in. Masterson was out for a little bit. He got hurt. Okay, watch Darian Butler. Okay. He's going to line up. Reed, pulling guard. He sees it. Okay. We got to get our outside arm and leg free, but we see he just gets hit off balance, dances around that block. Running back's able to pick up an extra couple yards right there. I mean, so it was a rough day out stopping the run. I didn't even, show you the huge explosive that was in there. So let's talk about Sam Webb, though. All right. He's at the top of the screen. A lot of people like like Sam Webb in this game, I want to talk about every single target. So we're just going to go over it right now. First 3 reps. These are not in sequence. These are by concept here. So first 3 reps, he's in cover 3, and we're going to get this kind of little kind of stop route right here. And the curl flat player takes the flat, and really the corner needs to just have much more patient feet, not get up out of there so quickly. This is I think that this is an easy throw and catch and read and everything for the quarterback. So they caught him in a really good concept for this coverage. But so I'm not saying that Sam Webb could have made an interception here, but he certainly could have tackled it much closer than allowing a first down. Okay, so that's my gripe on that one. He just needs to play that a little bit more patient. Doesn't need to get up out of there so quickly. Same exact concept on the back end. Watch, they're doing the same thing to him. Okay, so this one goes, I think, 1 yard short of a first down. So he doesn't allow a first down here. But you see them do the same thing. He's in cover 3. Don't bail, don't bail, don't bail. Okay, be patient. And you see him just kind of take a little extra step. One more time, they're going to get him cover 3. They're going to do the same kind of concept to him where you got a stop route inside the numbers and then that, flat route out there. But you see him just now be a lot more aggressive on this, a lot more, not bail to get so deep. And you see him go and now tackle it for 5 yards, and that's what it should look like. So, and contest the catch, get his hand in there and really make that wide receiver work for that. And, that's what these quote unquote easy pitch and catch, strong hook targets, they need to look like this, where wide receivers are working for him every single time, because they're not going to make that catch every single time. If you keep on doing it just like this, you're going to pop that ball out eventually. So that was his best route in that concept. Okay, now let's look at man coverage concepts. He's at the top of the screen. Press man coverage. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. No. We got to wait for a press man coverage. He's still in cover 3 this time. Okay. And you see him. He's showing press. He's going to go ahead and bail out of there. Okay. And I just think that his transition, really, like if we're in a half turn, we want to put our foot down here and then break on this. But watch him take an extra 2 steps. So just a little bit of trouble with the transition. I think he could have, contested that one, or even maybe, broken that one up if he just puts his foot in the ground now and comes back on it instead of taking those extra 2 steps. So just got to work on the transition. But again, came down, tackled it, short the gain, limited the yak. So those last 2 reps were solid. All right, now let's look at this one. Okay, we're going to get press man coverage at the top of the screen. And I think he's a lot more comfortable here. Watch his feet. Okay, we're going to step and then kick before we get our hands on. Okay, so this is a softer version of press man coverage. He does a good job staying in phase. I think he could definitely get his head around here. Like, we're good. Look, we're good. He's not outrunning you. His eyes are back, which means he can't run fast. You cannot run fast. Try it. Go out to a big area, turn your head backwards, and try to run as fast as you can. You can't do it. Okay? So you can now turn your head around. I think he could have got his head in front, but this is still a quality coverage rep, because if you are going to play it like this, you've got to be able to play through the guy's hands. Okay? And, I think, as far as the NFL standards go, this wide receiver does a really poor job of showing late hands here. So it gives Sam Webb a good job, a better chance of raking that catch point, which he does with right there. Now we got a big dog matchup. Okay, bottom of the screen, going up against USC wide receiver Michael Pittman. I just had to throw that one in there for Marcus, because he's an Arizona State guy. USC wide receiver Michael Pittman. Okay, watch him. This is a heavyweight matchup here. And you see, just watch his feet. Do you see his feet? Look how unfazed he is. So many guys just cannot stay in here at all, and they start bailing. They start opening up their hips. So this is encouraging to see from Sam Webb. He's fearless, and I always talk about this. You want to push? Okay, great. I'll pull. When you let go, I'll let go. Okay, and he doesn't get knocked off the route right there, and he's able now to put himself in a position to finish. Okay, so that's 4 zone reps in a row that we saw, and now where he gave up catches, and now 2 man coverage reps in a row where he does not give up a catch. So man coverage starting to look good. Okay, he did get caught on this one though in man coverage. Okay, you see the wide receiver at the bottom of the screen. He's outside the numbers, bottom of the numbers. Okay, so usually against this split, we would not banjo this, meaning basketball switch off, right? Like if you right, okay, we wouldn't do that because that wide receiver is outside the numbers. We wouldn't do that in this situation. Okay, so you got to play this man to man, and you got to anticipate they're going to try to rub you off. Pause. Now, in this situation, I mean, maybe there needs to be some better communication between him and Rock Yassim, saying, "Hey, my guy's coming, gonna come inside here," but you can't get hit, right? You got to either go underneath and avoid the contact, or go over and avoid the contact. But bottom line, can't get hit. Got to find a way to make it happen. Gives up a first down in man coverage there. And that's a tough concept in man coverage. It's going to have to also be accompanied probably with a lot of film study if you want to be able to have a chance to beat that kind of concept. And I don't know how much they put that concept on film last 2 weeks with Sam Ellinger in there, and that's definitely who they prepared for at quarterback. Okay, so let's see here. We got Sam Webb now. Top of the screen, cut split. This is an alert. We got the X lined up inside the numbers. That is super tight. He's like 2 or 3 yards outside. So that's an alert. And what teams have used to do is they line up a guy so far inside. What does that mean? We're going to go outside. Now what teams are doing is they line up a guy all the way inside, and then they break that rule, and then they go all the way across the field. And so I think, it's tough for Sam Webb to know that this guy is going to go inside unless they've been doing that all year. But certainly, you're always told inside alignment like this, he's lined up inside, that means he's going to go outside. So he gets caught, and he's in trail position. A terrible pass from the quarterback makes that wide receiver turn around. And now just look at the finish. Bam, punches that ball out. That is a beautiful yet heartbreaking way to finish this. He does give up technically a catch on that one, but forces the fumble. Okay, here we go. 2 reps in cover 2. And we're just going to talk about how he needs to relate to number 2 out. The out of 2. He's got to relate to that. And when we see him here, this guy is running full speed now to the sideline, and Webb has his he's sailing this, so that means he has his butt to the sideline, his hips to the sideline. So he's got to know, hey, this guy's getting out there. He's just got to anticipate it a little sooner and not get beat. And so he just gets beat outside, which you can't get beat outside when you're a corner in cover 2. Okay, got beat outside for a first down there in cover 2. In cover 2. Now here's a goal line one. Same kind of concept, okay, where 2 is going to go out fast, and you see him again. Where is he? Is he inside or outside of that receiver? He needs to be outside of that guy, and he gets beat on the goal line. And really watch the quarterback. He's pressured. He sees Max Crosby, and you see Matt Ryan fade this one. He fades away on this one. His feet are not set. Bro, if his feet are set, this is a back shoulder, like in your face touchdown, probably. So Sam Webb again, got to anticipate this guy's going out there fast, okay, and get out there now, and he's waiting way too long. Maybe he's trying to bait the quarterback into it, but that could have been really bad. And it's also hilarious because he definitely got beat out there. It's hilarious that he gets up and he goes, you didn't catch that. I cut that out. So 10 targets, 7 catches allowed. He only gave up 56 yards on 7 catches, which is pretty darn good, I would say. 3 first downs.